Hello, hello, and welcome to the Gemcast. My name is Denise.
My name's Amy.
And I'm Mrs. Fatheree.
So hello, Miss Fatheree. Today we're just going to be doing a small interview, getting to know you so students can get to know some of our new teachers here and everything. So I guess we'll start with our first question. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I grew up south of Dallas in Cedar Hill. So my mom grew up there. My grandparents grew up there, like straight during the Depression, very country. It's changed a lot because, you know, anything near the city is going to blow up a little bit. When I was in high school, I cheered, I played softball, I spread myself very thin, just like you guys. I took, you know, all the AP classes, dual credit classes, and student council, NHS, all the things. I went to A&M. My dad was an Aggie, so he pretty much told me I could go anywhere except for Texas, or he wasn't going to pay for it, kind of deal. But no, I grew up going to A&M games, and it was just anytime I go there, it feels like home. So I went there. I knew I wanted to be a teacher. My mom was a teacher, and I thought I wanted to be an English teacher, and then I lasted a hot minute as an English major. I think it was a semester, and then I was like, this is not for me. So definitely don't just do what you're good at, do what you love to do kind of deal. So switched to a history major, and I started teaching, and I graduated, started teaching, bought my first house, and got married all at 21. So I grew up very quick, yes.
Okay.
So
Why don't you tell us maybe like how long you've been teaching and maybe like why you decided to start teaching?
Okay. So, like I said, mom was a teacher, and I would read to my stuffed animals, you know, super nerd in that, like, I always loved school supplies. I loved, you know, when we would go school shopping, I would, like, model my outfits to my family, like, such a nerd. I love a good planner, like, just all the good nerdy stuff about school I've always loved. So, it never crossed my mind to do anything different with my life. But yeah, like I said, started teaching at 21, so I've taught, I think this is my 15th year. Do the math. Yeah, I think it's 15. I've taught middle school, God help me. I've taught every grade. Juniors and seniors are definitely my favorite. I think my favorite part about teaching is, like right now, talking to you guys about where you want to go to college and like celebrating that next step in life. So that's my favorite part. And I love U.S. history, too. American history is my go-to jam, so.
Well, other than your mom, as you've previously spoken, what made you decide to become a teacher?
I just feel like teaching something that, you know, for me, it was something like I just felt called to do. You know, I'm comfortable in the classroom. I wouldn't say I like to be on a stage, so to speak. I'm still a little bit of an introvert, but you know, I don't know. There's just something, like I said, about, yeah, just like A&M feels like home, like the classroom feels like home to me. I'm not a climber. I have no intention of being a counselor or principal, which there's nothing wrong with that. I'm glad that some people want to do that, but that's not for me. I hope to retire in the classroom because I just love to teach. It's my favorite thing.
That's really sweet.
I love that every day is different. You know, I don't think I could ever sit in a cubicle, although some days you want to sit in a cubicle, especially like on your hard life days. Mm-hmm. You know, it's like, the pressure of like being on every day in front of 100 kids can be difficult. But other than that, you know, you guys typically make our days better, not harder. So, no, I love coming to work.
So you've probably like been to a couple different schools.
So cool.
And yeah, it really is
it's
cool.
crazy.
So I guess I want to ask, how is your experience here differing from other schools so far? And like, what's it like being at Whiteville for you?
Okay, so I will say I did not know much about this school. I've always worked at what, you know, teachers or school districts call traditional schools. But when I was actually at a training in the spring with Miss Ware, who's our 8th grade U.S. history teacher. And I was like, I was teaching freshmen last year, the past few years. And I was like, man, I really want to teach older. And I feel very official in here. This is so weird. Okay. But I was just like, man, I really want to teach more older students, U.S. history, government, that kind of stuff. And she said, well, we've got an opening at Young Women's. And I was like, what is that? And I had no idea. And so I talked to the principal at the time and came to visit. And I was like, whoa, downtown? Like, this is just kind of weird, right? And, I mean, it is weird at first. And so I took a tour with some seniors. I thought that was really cool that the girls were able to show me around, and just immediate, like, they had so much pride in the school, and it was just like such a different like vibe and culture about being here. So I bought in very quickly. Like that first day, I was like, whoa, this is weird, but like a great magical weird, And so I came back, and yeah, it just all worked out, honestly. So now that I'm here, again, teaching like all girls, I was thinking, oh, that may be weird because I'm a boy mom. I have 3 boys. So, I think boys just provide a little bit of a different like banter, and they're a little crazy. But again, I think God kind of prepped me in life for boys. So I was like, oh man, just girls. And then, so I thought that may be different, but now that I'm here, I mean, like I said, you guys are just amazing. Every day I come to work, like I'm in awe of how smart y'all are and how witty you are and like your work ethic. I mean, I've never been at a school ever, literally, where I can just teach. I don't have to worry about discipline. I don't have to worry about all the little things about teaching that can be difficult. You guys are just great. And I love that, like, you're so good to each other. You're all very different, but I could, like, sit you with her, with him, like, wherever, and you all get along. Like, you respect each other in a really cool way. So I can tell from 6th grade and up, we've created a culture here that's unique,
That's so sweet. I'm sorry. What are some of your likes and dislikes of teaching?
Like I said, I love that every day is different. I love getting to talk about history and kind of the fun parts of it. I like the challenge of making, lessons just unique to each of you. I never want my class to be the same every day. I think there's benefits and pros to having routine and structure, of course, but just giving you guys the opportunity to provide feedback, like the project that y'all just started. Like, I mean, I was just, what do y'all want to do, And so just asking y'all, what do you want, and giving y'all some ownership in the classroom, I think is really cool. Dislikes, like I said, on the days that are hard, it's like having kind of the pressure to be on. I think only teachers really understand that, but I guess y'all do too. On your hard days, like coming to school, and having to put on a good face, that can be difficult. I think a kid told me the other day that she said something about teachers can be intimidating, and I was like, well, I'm not intimidating. Like, you're not talking about me, right? And she's like, yes. And I was like, what? She's like your smile's so intimidating. And I was like, okay, I've never heard that. Like, how can your smile be intimidating? But it was just kind of, it came back to, like, is this girl for real? Is this teacher for real? Because sometimes when people smile a lot, it's like, what are they hiding? I think that's what she was trying to get at. But, like, I'm not hiding anything. Like, I'm normal.
Okay.
I have bad days too. But I think, and I knew when I got this job that you guys are the best. And so I feel like I always want to give y'all my best. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, I'm so nervous and I'm freezing in here, y'all. It's cold. People that are listening, it is cold in here. So, okay. But yes.
Gearing away from education, what do you do in your free time? Do you still think about history?
No, God, no. I mean, I do like a good, like, history movie or something, but usually I'm ready to, like, turn work off, I guess. I love, just hanging out with my family, my boys. I like that I have the balance now in life of girls versus boys. They're adjusting the air conditioning for me. That's hilarious. Okay. But no, my husband's a baseball coach. My boys play baseball. So in the spring, I feel like we live at the ballpark, and that's fun to me.
I love that, though. That's so nice.
Yeah, to me, just a spring day with like a hot dog and watching baseball, like that's just so fun. But no, we're normal people. I mean, I just want to come home and I just want to come home and, you know, put on my sweatpants or my PJ, you know, and just be comfy and watch TV. I am in grad school, so I've been working. This has been my first semester in grad school at TCU, so I don't have as much free time as I normally have. I do now. I just finished my first semester, but
Congratulations.
shout out. Man, that's hard. It's girls, go to grad school prior to work and children, because it is hard. It's a lot.
Well, you guess, I guess you kind of explained this, but going into more detail, how do you relax? Like, what are some things that you do?
You know, even like I'll listen to like worship instrumental music or something. Like I kind of like you guys, sometimes music I've learned will calm me down. Or just, you know, watching a game or a reality TV show just to chill, or I'll take walks. I've got 2 dogs, so we'll go take walks or something. Read to my son. I mean, you know, just hang out, chill.
Okay, that sounds very nice. What do you think your favorite hobby is?
My favorite hobby. It's so much easier when you're a kid. I feel like when you get older, you don't have time for these anymore. Like I said, probably just either watching a game. My husband and I we used to play on like a co-ed softball team. Oh. I think we did that for a year or 2, and then we both got injured. We realized like you're not 18 anymore, and so your body's like no. So my hobbies usually center around you know, being with my family. I do volunteer at a place kind of close to my hometown, so when I have some more time on my hands, I enjoy doing that as well.
That's nice. I'm gonna do a 2-in-1 actually. So what is your favorite TV show or some of the music what's your favorite like music? Okay. This can be like genre or like a specific song, it doesn't matter.
TV show I like, I don't know. I got into Suits a little bit for a while.
Oh my god. I love Suits.
Yes.
Suits is literally like one of my favorite shows.
So
ever.
Good.
What season are you on?
I don't know. Well, we kind of skipped through the end.
Okay.
So I've watched most of it. But I like Suits. I love Friends. Oh my god, probably Friends. It is the go-to. Like if there's nothing on TV, I'll flip on Friends because I mean I'm definitely a product of that generation. I love The Real Housewives.
Oh yes.
Orange County, I would say, is my go-to favorite. But that's pretty much it. I don't know. I don't feel like I get to watch TV too much. Music definitely depends on like my mood. Like sometimes I'm a country girl for sure. If I'm working out or just feeling a little fiery, you know, I'll listen to like rap or hip hop. I have a shirt that says like somewhere between Proverbs 31 and 90s rap, and I feel like that sums me up to a T. So like just depends on the day. But no, I like having music on in the class for y'all. I think you guys enjoy that. It just kind of creates a relaxed atmosphere. So no, just whatever I'm feeling for the day.
For sure. And lastly, what do you hope for your students for this year or upcoming students as, you know, everyone moves up a grade?
Absolutely. For my seniors, oh my God, I want the whole world for you, you know. Look, I'm going to get emotional today. Sorry. I hope that you get into the schools that you want to get into. I hope that you know that God has a plan for your life. And if you don't get into the school you really want, it's because you're not supposed to be there. You know, you're supposed to be somewhere else. And success and happiness is not centered around money. So I hope that that's not your sole focus. Although I do hope you're able to support yourself and your family one day. You're all very independent now, so I don't see that changing. For my juniors, I hope that you just love school. I know you're very focused on school. but really soak it up, because I think the seniors will tell you it flies by and you're going to be adulting before you know it. So just keep kind of staying open-minded and enjoying school, enjoying being a kid. I think kids these days kind of grow up too fast. So I just hope you enjoy your family, your friends, and soak up life while you can. And I can't wait to work with you as seniors next year. To the younger classes, I can't wait to teach you. I mean, I've really enjoyed just seeing your faces in the hallway, and I'm anxious to get to know you better. So come by anytime and say hello. And like I said, I'm looking forward to working with y'all more too. So
Those are some nice words, Miss Fatheree.
Got me emotional over here.
I know, I was not right. Today was a big day. A lot of like senior acceptances today. So
That's
been
really
very exciting. I mean, yeah, it's a big step. And so I know y'all are gonna have that one day too. And it's just, man, it's the best part about teaching for sure, is just celebrating like life with you. You know, there's so much more to teaching than like what we actually teach. You know, I think the best teachers know that the content is not everything. It's just supporting you as people, you know, not really just as a history learner, you know, because that ends for everybody. And you know, I'm realistic to know that history is probably not your jam. It's mine, and that's okay. I hope that you learn to love it a little bit. But no, ultimately, I'm here to build you more as a person than anything. So,
well, I think we can all agree that we just want to say thank you so much for coming on. We deeply appreciate not only you coming on, just for all the kind words that you have said about just everybody, juniors, seniors, and upcoming classmen and everything. And I'm more than sure they're going to be happy to hear from you once we put you on the channel. So we just want to thank you so much for coming.
Well, thank y'all for inviting me. I feel so honored.
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, that's really the end of our episode today. So like we said, we want to thank you. We want to thank everyone who is watching. And that's about it. So I am Denise.
I'm Amy.
I'm Miss Fatheree. Shout out. Have a great day, you guys.
And we want to thank you for watching the Gemcast. Bye, guys.
Bye.